Hey guys, I'm glad you're here because today we're working on this Honda inverter generator. The problem with this generator is it won't start after sitting for a while. Let's see if we can diagnose the problem and fix it. Unfortunately, there's still some gas in this generator. Let's go ahead and pour it out. And unfortunately, this is not a good sign. This gas is very stale. It's the wrong color and it's even cloudy. Let's just put some fresh gas in it and see if it's the reason for the no start problem. Before starting it, make sure you turn the vent on the fuel cap to the on position. Turn the engine switch to the on position and put the choke on. Let's plug in a light into the outlet to see if it makes electricity while trying to start it. Well, it runs, but we need to look at the carburetor as it seems to be clogged. And as you can see, the filter cover is missing, so someone else has been looking at this generator. Remove the two nuts holding the intake elbow to the carb. You might want to remove these two steel sleeves in the elbow so you don't lose them. Then remove the rubber emissions hose. Use a flathead screwdriver to remove the overflow hose from the carburetor. Then remove the drain hose so they're not in the way when you remove the carburetor. And this other hose goes to the bottom of the bowl on the carburetor. Now carefully pry off the fuel line. And now you can pull the carburetor off the engine. The governor flap is electronically controlled, so there is no linkage to worry about. Let's remove the bowl nut and remove the bowl. And once we remove the bowl, you can actually see how badly clogged up the carburetor is. Make sure you choose a flathead that fits inside the carburetor. Be very careful not to damage the brass jet and take your time. Use a bit of wire to open up the clogged jet. Carburetor cleaner will also help too. Now use a wire brush to clean the bowl. Here's some of the gunk from inside the carburetor. Now that the jet is clear, let's go ahead and move to the emulsion tube. I've bent this piece of wire into the shape of a short L. Put the wire inside the throat of the carburetor and push down on the brass piece in the middle. The tube should fall out of the bottom where the jet was. Use a small bit of wire and clean out all the tiny holes. And now that it's finally clean, let's go ahead and reinstall it. Go ahead and reinsert the emulsion tube. Next, reinstall the jet. And then finally, the bowl is replaced on the carburetor. Slide the carburetor back onto the engine studs. Reinstall the fuel line. Now rerun the drain hoses back on the carburetor. Reinstall the steel sleeves in the intake elbow. Without them, when you tighten the nuts, it'll crush the plastic elbow. Don't over-tighten the nuts, just make them snap. Don't forget the emissions tube as well. And here's the filter cover that was missing when we started this project. Remember to run your generator periodically with fresh gas to keep this from happening in the future. Thanks for watching Inside House Garage. Like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.